to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Last part we struggled to take care of this bandit camp, but we finally managed to complete it by the end when my timer went off and we were in the middle of a fight. So we had to go and finish up that fight, loot the bodies real quick, and then go ahead and end that part. So this part we are probably going to go ahead and rest real quick before we head inside, because I don't know what the hell's in there, and I don't really feel like walking in there and being attacked by 20 different bandits, plus big bad named dude. There we go. Everybody's all healed up. Are these all locked? I bet they are. They are. That doesn't really surprise me, to be honest. It's what I would have expected, all things considered. Okay, not going to be unlocking that one from the looks of it. Got that one. Oh, and medium shield. Wonderful. Shahira's the one who needed a medium shield, I believe. Do you have your identify yet? You do have it back. Medium shield +1. There we go. Also, you need to lose some weight. You're carrying way too much crap. Emo in.
I've done had enough of this.
Damn, first try. Throwing daggers. Don't care about those. Not even gonna bother picking them up. Try this one again. You're really not getting this one, are you? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Oh, and I forgot to start my timer again. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, let's go ahead and finish looting this stuff around here real quick. And then we'll head inside. Ooh, more money to buy more health potions, because again, last part we realized I probably should be buying them. I just haven't. Okay, not unlocking that one. Okay, not unlocking that one either. Okay. Well, I don't really care to go and loot every single tiny container. Oh, we actually don't have a...
Yes.
Before we head into the main tent, let's go ahead and check out this other small tent. This one is one we missed. We got the two over there. We just kind of forgot about this one. And it's empty.
Yes.
That's fine.
Think carefully.
Let's go ahead and have me go ahead and check all the main chests and whatnot. And that is locked, which is exactly what I expected, of course. So we'll have you go ahead and open it up. Failed. 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 Okay, she's not going to be opening that one, it seems, because I'm not going to sit here for an hour trying to... God damn it, get off of each other.
Think carefully.
I'm not going to stand there for an hour trying to go ahead and get that unlocked. It's just not particularly interesting. Okay, another quick save, and now we head in and probably get our ass handed to us.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
I don't care who you are, no one's to enter Tazak's tent under penalty of death. Then come at me, for I have no intention of turning back. For here under Tazak's own instructions, he requested that we retrieve his files and documents and deliver them to him as soon as possible. Your petty lies are wasted on me, Korgath. Like Ender say here, you've crossed the Iron Throne for the last time. Iron Throne, the fuck is this? Like, really? Iron Throne.
Nature's servant awaits.
Okay. Are you gonna help Endersai or no?
You rang?
You know, so long as Hocked there stays out of the way, I'm perfectly fine just sort of leaving him be. Ow, Jesus. That hurt Branwen. No, Endersai's just gonna stand there. Oh, this guy is shooting, I think, actually, so...
Yes.
Omnipresent authority figure.
Fuck. Didn't realize he was casting a fear spell. And that's why I or quick save.
Think carefully.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Uh-huh.
You know what? Just fucking freeze him.
Nature's servant awaits.
For the fallen!
Temple, give us victory!
Go ahead and help with him.
My blade will
I really want him dealt with as soon as possible, if you can. Didn't quite catch it in time.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here. Stand back and
Yes,
watch
well-
this.
Oh my god.
By Temple shield!
You need to heal yourself before you die.
This but a flesh wound.
And spell interrupted, and died.
With caution.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
Yes?
By Temple shield!
You're already dead.
For the fallen!
God damn. Seriously, people. Fuck off. Emoen, I thought I told you to... Emoen, your ability should not have been cancelled. What the fuck happened to you? Or not Emoen, Nera. What happened to your ability exactly, if you don't mind me asking? No idea, because it doesn't say. I already know how that's gonna go, so we're gonna go ahead and just fucking load the quick save.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down under.
So, Venkt here is fucking infuriating. Is the nicest way to put it.
Forward march!
He is fucking infuriating.
I'll do it.
So we're gonna go ahead and try and kill him quickly.
Damn.
Thank you.
Nature's servant awaits.
You're a queer fellow.
As you direct.
Actually, Jaheira, if you don't mind... actually, no. Go up there. I'll heal myself. Bullshit that he got it off. He was dead. No? Come on. Thank you. Wasn't actually certain if that was going to work, but I'm glad it did.
Stand back and watch this.
That hurt. Let's go ahead and have me go and heal Branwen real quick.
This but a flesh wound. By Temple. If Tempus wills it.
Branwen's going to pull back. I'm going to take her place. Branwen's going to heal herself. I want you to Wanda freezing this dude.
What is it this time?
And Wanda freezing him again.
Yeah. As good as
You're gonna
done.
pull back.
You've a task.
Trade places. Fucking A. Seriously, dude?
Nature's servant awaits.
You're gonna heal yourself?
It is a fine day to die.
You're gonna heal yourself? Wonderful. As long as that guy's frozen, we can sort of ignore him for a bit. I think somebody got a crit, but it seemingly did, like, nothing. Wanda freezing him. Wonderful. Now, Emoin is poisoned, so she's ever so slowly dying, and I don't think I have any other heals, nor do I believe I have, like, a remove poison.
Authority figure.
Okay, I do have the one heal. We'll hopefully keep her alive long enough to not die from the poison, but she will probably be pretty low on health if I had to make a guess.
You've a task.
Because, yeah, that's the last of our heals.
Think carefully.
Now, that dude did not drop any, because we sort of blew him up. Only downside to killing people who have been frozen by the Wanda freezing, and presumably any sort of freezing spell, is that they do not drop loot, apparently. Which is annoying, to be honest. Do I have an identifier right now? No, I do not. Okay. Kind of figured I didn't, but, you know, maybe I was wrong. Clearly, I was not.
Again,
Okay. Let's go ahead and talk to this dude.
with caution.
Troubled times are upon us.
It's time then, is it? Time for what? Explain yourself. My execution? What do you think? You're not with him, are you, though? No, I'd smell his rancid breath on you if you were. You're right, we're not Tazok's lackeys. What's going on here? Aye, you're not. Well, this whole place is dirty to the core. That's what's going on. These aren't your ordinary bandits. They're part of Black Talons they're part Black Talons and part Chill. Chill being a demi-human band, mostly hobgoblins, and led by that creepy smart one, Ardenor Crush. There be others elsewhere, like that priest Mulahay, sent to poison the minds of Nashkel. Set himself up as a kobold god returned, and legions of the brainless, barking fools believed him, ready to do his bidding till death do they part. Mulahay's dead. He was working for Tazok, I understand. Question is, who's Tazok working for? That's the trick, see? Crush and Torgaz Kosh-san, leader of the Black Talons, both think he's getting orders from the Zents, and Tazok doesn't do much to discourage that particular line of thinking. But the Black Talons and Chill are bandit groups, see? They ply the trade routes, avoid the cities, and that's where they go wrong. I'm from the gate, and I can tell you dead as leather that the Zentarum aren't behind this. How can you be so sure? A desire for silence isn't the only reason I wear soft-soled boots. I wear them so I can tell whose toes I'm treading on. I don't mess with no Zentarum. I picked my enemies, and I messed with one group and one group only, the Iron Throne. And right as rain, here I am as Tazok's personal prisoner. You do the math. The Iron Throne, where can I find them? Tazok's been making regular visits to the Cloakwood, so that's where I'd start if I were you. There are some documents in that chest that might be worth taking a look at, too. Now go step on some toes, alright? And you can tell them Ender Sai sent you. Holy shit, I'm not reading that like that. That is way too tiny. The things grow darker here, darker than I thought possible. In Tazak's tent, I came across a prisoner named Ender Sai. If he speaks true, and I suspect the documents in Tazak's chest that he mentioned will show he does, the bandits are being played as pawns by a power group called, tellingly enough, the Iron Throne. Tazak's orders are coming from some base of theirs within the Cloakwood, and I have little doubt that it is there that I must journey next if I wish to peel back the next layer of this mystery. Something still seems very wrong in this. It haunts me, dancing endlessly along the periphery of my thoughts. What is it, however, I know not.
With caution.
Is it locked? Holy shit, it isn't, but it is trapped. Serves me fucking right. Oh shit, okay. Yep, serves me right.
The healer is soon.
Ah, fucking it. Did I already talk to you on this autosave? I didn't, okay. Or not autosave, quick save rather. So we'll just sort of skip through that dialogue. So because we're technically in dialogue, that was the reason why I didn't have a save, because we were technically in dialogue mode. Okay. Imoen, I know you're poisoned, and it's probably not your favorite thing to do. Thank you for that. Ooh, gauntlets. Oh yes, I forgot. Your inventory is full of shit.
Yes.
Now that it's not gonna absolutely murder me. Let's go ahead and read some lovely letters. So. Letter. Tazak, I hope that everything moves along smoothly. I have written to give you instructions from our superiors. I have been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. You are to ensure that they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble. He should serve you well. Tazak, I have noticed that your shipments of iron have slowed of late. It is imperative that we receive another ton of ore. Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood within the next week. We need to stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Saravok wants to know what has happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You had better ensure that they have been, as Saravok will not take kindly to any other news. Realistically, I don't need to hold on to these letters, and I probably shouldn't be. Imoen, on the off chance anything...
and Tazak have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Okay, I didn't realize he was going to go ahead and immediately jump into this, but so be it. As I was about to say, Imoen, if you don't mind checking to see if anything else here is booby-trapped, that'd be grand. Ooh, magic blocking. That sounds fun. Ooh, tons of gold. Not that we particularly need it, but you know what? I'll never say no to more money. Oh yes, I forgot to loot this dude. Even more gold. Oh, he's got a lot of shit. Okay. Khalid, you have free inventory space, and I've got a lot of shit I need you to pick up. But not quite enough to pick everything up, apparently, so Jaheira's gonna have to join in on the party and lug around his crap. Now, game, you don't mind if I rest in here, do you? Before we head out, because we don't exactly have health. Okay, not allowed to rest inside here. Okay. Thanks, I guess. What the fuck was that?
Think carefully.
I don't know what that was. Just keep resting until everybody's fully healed up, and then we hightail it out of here. Got 12 minutes. Maybe we can make it to wherever Adoy is. Depending on what we need to do about him, he may not take... God damn it, fucking hobgoblins.
My temper shield!
I'll split up. I don't really need everybody taking care of the same hobgoblin.
Again? Yes.
Wonderful. A little bit of gold. Never say no to more gold. We've been hoarding it with basically no use for it, but we've been hoarding it. 'Cause why the hell not? So we don't know exactly where Adoy is. It just said east of Firewine Bridge. So he could... Oh, never mind. I think we found where he is. The game was nice enough to actually tell us. So there's Cloakwood. We're not going to go there. I guess just travel to Firewine so we can head to the eastern portion of the map and head to Adoy's Enclave. Did we? Oh, yes. Shit, we actually got there without being fucking attacked. That is surprise. Oh, yes, Firewine. So I had to rest because... Well, rested because... I didn't have to, but I did rest because Branwen is fatigued. And of course, that means we immediately get attacked by a whole bunch of fucking skeletons. Fun.
What is your...
Go around back so they... all of them stop with the melee.
Bleed.
Wonderful. God damn, oh damn, that was a decent amount of damage done to Branwen. 11 damage.
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look.
Up and
I'm
now
tired.
Nayra is feeling... God damn. That dude is fucking Branwen up. Why the fuck is your AI so broken, guys? Sometimes you auto-select new targets when your existing target dies. Other times you just say, nah, not in the mood. And I don't know why.
Victory!
I have zero clue why sometimes you don't and other times you do.
Fight when we must.
You're a queer fellow.
Like, there is zero explanation as to why. All I know is that for some reason, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. That's literally all I know.
Ah.
Tempest, give us victory!
Okay, and it's 1 in the morning.
Bleed.
Here's hoping we don't get attacked again and I can... God damn it. Oh, excuse... Oh, zombies this time, not skeletons. That's not really an improvement, though.
My blade will cut you down to size.
I mean, I suppose these should be generally easier to kill, I think. I think they have significantly worse armor class, so they just tend to be easier to actually land hits on. But still, game. Oh, we didn't even fucking get an hour of rest before these guys popped up. Like, they just immediately popped up. You know, we put the 10 out. Fuck you, game.
Yes.
Oh, okay, this time the game says, oh, well, you know, you're close enough to the edge of the map, I'm just gonna spawn them right on top of you.
I'm gone.
Rest when we can.
No, 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 don't you guys fucking go after the ranged people.
Your command.
Stand back
I've
and
done had enough of this.
Nature's servant awaits.
I've done had enough of this.
What is
My
stand back?
blade will cut you down to size.
The issue is I have so many people that are needing to frickin' hold aggro of multiple enemies. Like, I need you guys to kill these guys a little bit faster so that we can spread things out a little bit more evenly. That's the whole reason Brandon died. She was needing to tank like 3 different people. Which is what she's doing now as well, which doesn't really bode well for her.
Bleed.
What you want? My blade will cut you down to size.
Wonderful.
You rang?
Wonderful, took another one down. Now game, I would love it if you would let me fucking rest. We're not gonna be, I don't think we're gonna be meeting a Doi unless he's like right there when we show up at his little enclave. Which I don't expect him to be. I really don't. Now game, can I rest?
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
I've been thinking about you.
Oh, neighbor, are we doing this right now? Can't just say I'm busy, I don't have time for your nonsense. No, let's not be mean to Nera. What's the worst that can happen between a paladin and a wild mage hooking up? I'd rather you didn't. Uh-oh, that can't be good. Good thoughts, I hope.
Not bad ones, anyway. Mostly I can't figure you out.
Oh, well, I'm not quite sure I'm supposed to take that.
For example, why did you help me escape the Red Wizards?
It seemed like the right thing to do. You needed help. Rescuing damsel in distress is all part of the hero job. I was hoping you would give me a handsome reward. I didn't know you were broke. You didn't exactly give me much choice. I mean, 4 is kind of correct if I'm recalling. The mere fact that she sort of, I believe she ran up to us. And then these guys are like, oh, you gotta hand her over to us. It didn't exactly give us much choice because they weren't exactly willing to talk it out, if I'm recalling correctly, so yeah. If I'm recalling correctly, of course, when this happened, this was like probably 2-3 months ago, I think. So memory gets a little hazy when it comes to some of those smaller details like that. It's not something that was super important, like, to my life, so yeah. The thing is, I don't actually know really enough about Nayra, and I kind of get the feeling she wouldn't be a particularly big fan of 2, saying rescuing damsel in distress is all part of the hero job, because it just kind of sounds like a, well, I just rescued you because you're a woman who looked like you needed help. You know, and she might think that, you know, we consider her to be like a burden in that case. And then 3 is sort of the same, in a way. I was hoping you could give me a reward, but turns out you were broken. Yeah. Let's say it seemed like the right thing to do. You needed help.
That sounds very noble, but is it the real reason?
Honestly, I stepped in because you needed help and I could help. Well, the truth is, your predicament intrigued me. I wanted to know more about you. Tell the truth, I was really hoping for a reward. Seriously, if you hadn't put me on the spot, I wouldn't have bothered. Okay, yeah. Well, the truth is that your predicament intrigued me. I wanted to know more about you.
What more could you want to know about me?
I'm curious why you chose to study wild magic. I can't figure out whether you were brave or crazy to run away from home. What did you do to rile up those red wizards? That's enough for one day. I'm glad we had this little chat. Let's do it again sometime. Some other time. You know, I'm curious why you chose to study wild magic, I suppose.
Sometimes I wonder whether I chose wild magic or it chose me. Some of my teachers said it was a flaw in my character that came out through my magic.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're gonna fucking do cheesy ass. Well, in case it cut off as I was muting the, my timer, as I was saying, number 2 gives us the option to do super cheesy, I like you. Of, well, if I were wild magic, I would choose you. I think coming on a little too strong. Of course, that somewhat depends on exactly how they feel about a pretty obvious flirt. That makes sense. I've never known a more flawed character. That's... Again, some people might be okay with you actually saying that to them, but that's more of a between friends type thing, I think. Not a I'm trying to get in your pants type flirt. Which realistically is kind of how this is going. I don't see any flaws in you. Maybe I need a closer look. Come over here. She may not be a big fan of that, to be honest. Maybe your teacher simply didn't know you well. Tell me something else about yourself.
What more could you want to know about me?
I can't figure out whether you were brave or crazy to run away from home.
Aren't brave and crazy two sides of the same coin? I bet a lot of people think of you as crazy when you take on some of the enemies you fought.
Let's see, I'm sure you'd have done the same, but if I follow you, that means as brave when I do it, but crazy when you do it, right? Bet a lot of people think of you as crazy when you take on some of the enemies you fought. See, I don't really... So too, I don't think I'd be a big fan of somebody saying that to me in this scenario. I'm sure you'd have done the same, which I don't know because it doesn't really... I feel like we really needed 4 options here like we had.
Don't be too sure about that. When faced with the fight or flight impulse, I always choose the latter.
I suppose that makes sense. We forget that she is sort of a coward in the sense that she prefers to avoid conflict when possible.
What more could you want to know about me?
What did you do to rile up those red wizards?
I didn't do a thing. They wanted to open me up and see what makes me a wild mage. They try to control everything they understand and destroy everything they don't.
Considering how little they understand, they may end up trying to destroy everything. Those monsters! They won't lay a hand on you as long as you're with me.
Oh, I swoon to hear such words. And by swoon, I mean gag. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm grateful you helped me, and I'm glad to travel with you. What more could you
Yeah, I
want
kind
to
of figured that
do
was
a
the
thing?
case.
Ha! That's a good point. A good, scary point if you think about it. What more could you want? Aren't brave and crazy.
I do like that
two
apparently
sides of
she
the
just
same
completely ignores what you
coin? I bet
said
a lot of
before with
people
these
think of you as
dialogue.
Crazy when you take on some of the enemies you. I'm sure there are many who would agree with you.
Okay, she kind of seems like she's liking number 2
What
more.
more could you want to know? Sometimes I wonder whether I chose wild magic or ha ha ha. Flattery will get you. Well, time will tell where flattery will get you. What more could you? Sometimes I wonder whether I chose wild. You are bold when you want to be. Well, I rather like this side of you. Still, your timing could use some work.
Yes, of course it could. I guess we'll go with that. In that case, we're out of time for talk. Time to get back to business. I think she likes me. Nera has become increasingly chatty. It is difficult to know whether she is becoming fond of me or just fond of teasing me. Her personality is as unpredictable as the spells she casts. One moment I think she is mocking me, and the next, well, perhaps she is mocking me that moment too. It's so hard to tell with her. Okay, well, guess we're not quite getting it to Adoy just yet. We'll do that next time. Let's go ahead and get a save in. Should be 26, right? Yeah, 26. So that'll be it for this part. Reminder, same as last time, down below in the description you can find a link to my Discord. I do highly recommend that you join that, because that is my go-to place for posting about whatever is going on with the channel, such as any changes to my recording schedule, streaming schedule, interruptions, yada yada yada. You know, that kind of stuff. So again, I do highly recommend that you join that if you want to know what's going on with the channel, because I don't typically post elsewhere about it, because I often just forget. All down there, again, I believe this game, I have some affiliate links down there, but the main ways to support the channel, if you feel like supporting it, are going to be via Patreon or the Streamlabs donation link that's down there. Patreon comes with some goodies, such as early access to videos, but if you don't really care about the goodies and you just want to maximize your support to the channel, then your best bet is going to be probably doing a monthly donation via Streamlabs. Again, you don't get any goodies, but the channel takes home a significant, well, I say significantly, the channel takes home basically like 99% of whatever you give via that method. But again, you miss out on getting the goodies, such as early access to videos. And that's largely just because I don't have a nice, easy way to automate the process of role distribution in the Discord, because that's where I would have to post that stuff for Streamlabs users, or Streamlabs donation givers, however you want to refer to it. Being able to gain early access to the videos. So at least as of right now, Patreon is the only good way to get those goodies if you care about them. But if you don't care about the goodies and you just want to support the channel, Streamlabs is going to be your best bet in that scenario. You can do a monthly donation at whatever you want, or you can do one-time donations whenever you feel like it. If you feel so inclined, it's entirely up to you. They added the monthly donation option a few months back, probably as a means of trying to compete with Twitch's subscribers, or Twitch subscriptions. So yes, I will see you all next time, where we will be finally getting around to Adoy, but of course I'm not recording that for like another 2 weeks, because I record 2 videos generally back to back before basically having the rest of the week to do whatever the hell I want. So yes, I'll see you all next time. Till then, goodbye and farewell.